Well, hello there, Dukely here, and today I'm playing... Oh, it doesn't actually have it on the screen at all. From the Depths. I imagine there should be, like, something there that says it, but doesn't for some reason. This is a pretty cool game. I played 50 hours of it in, like, the past week. I paid full price for it, something I almost never do for games that aren't, like, brand new. I usually wait for sales. This is a $20 game. It's worth every goddamn penny. It is one of the most fun games I've played in quite a while. So we'll go in here. There's a creative mode, which will probably... I might go into that, but I want to show you the campaign, because that's what the game's all about, really, is the campaign. It's, well, it's about both, really, but we'll just load here. So basically, this game is... there's a big map, okay, and here we go. A big map. Oops. If I can just... Oh, I'm just moving things indiscriminately. Big map here. This is the only area that I can see is within this kind of, you know, light area. There's all this other parts of the map that I can't actually see. Just gonna try to... There we go. It's a bit slow. I don't know if that's because I'm recording or not. I heard this game does not record well, so that does not surprise me. So yeah, this is the overmap. It shows you all of my areas. I basically control all the stuff that doesn't have like a number on it. Like these are all a different faction. I basically murdered this whole faction here, and they only have these 2 squares left. So I'm going to sweep them up, and then I'll have eliminated that entire faction, and then I'll pick somebody else to go to war with, probably. Probably this guy. He looks the weakest out of all these, as this group appears 124 for their enemy strength, which sounds absolutely terrifying. And every single vehicle and ship and structure in the game is built by me. You build all the structures and stuff yourself. You start down here. This is the only square you start the game with, just here, and it has a resource point, so we'll spawn this in and I'll warp over to it. So here we go. This is the my starting structure. I modified it a bit. It did take some damage over there, which have not been repaired for some reason. It's got a radar, so that kind of gives you the sight on the map. That's why everything's so light in my area, because I have all these radars everywhere. I've got some crystal farms. These give you more resource. I've got an engine. All the engines and like turrets like this are all custom built and have all these crazy cool components. So if we go up here and look at this... Okay, sorry, I had a problem with fraps there. So yeah, this is the inside of the turret, which is got all these little bits inside. So there's like some ammunition types and some auto loaders, and these all affect the like stats of the cannon, which you can see if you go and look at the firing piece, which is like, oh, there it is, here. So you can see how much kinetic damage it does, how long it takes to reload, how much explosive and armor piercing damage it does, and how much ammo it has, and all these other stats, and that's wonderful. So you can press P to, like, explode and, like, examine things like this. Otherwise, you have to kind of just, like, push your face in like this, and you can barely see anything. So that's how they do that. And then I've got the... I've just had to re-record this section, so I'm confused as to what I've already mentioned. But these are generators, which give electric energy to electric vehicles that don't run on fuel. And these repair tentacles will, you know, build stuff and repair things. This is a docking station here, so ships can dock and get repaired and all this other stuff. This is a crystal growth farm, which makes crystals. And there's an engine in here. And the engines are all custom made, so you can build your engine however you like. Some are more fuel efficient than others, and there's a lot of things you can play around with that, just like the turrets. So you can end up with very fuel-efficient engines and stuff, and that's just a whole part of the game, really, is trying to build things that work really well, but don't cost a lot of stuff. And these gather resources here. So this one's a oil drill, and this one back here is a resource gatherer, and they just kind of pull stuff off the ocean floor. So I have several of these around in all those places on the map. If I just go back to the map here, map, all these little triangular shapes, green pyramid shapes, whoops, are resource points where I've taken them from the bad guys and just put my own resource gathering units on top. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're basically going into battles here, and oh, there's a fight about to occur up here. We're just fighting other people to take their resources, basically, so that we can... I've got tons of resources now, though. And I think we're going to end up fighting this guy, so that's good. I wanted to show you guys the fight anyway. So yeah, all these things are built by me here. I just want to show you a couple of other things really quick. I have a fortress over here. Oh, that's my supply ship. Okay, we'll show you my fortress. All my fortresses are named after captains from Star Trek. So here's like my fortress. It has no turrets on it because I haven't had the need to actually put any turrets on my fortresses because they've never been attacked. So I'm sure one day one will just get absolutely bombarded and destroyed. So it's got this radar dish. It's got all these repair bots in here to repair it if it does get attacked. It's got a large fuel cache. It's got an engine with an AI computer. Tons of ammunition there. And out here is a bunch of repair tentacles in the generators, just like in the other place. And over here is a docking area for my helicopters, which are very out of date now. And this is a spawn, yeah, a spawn thing, so that can, you can use that to build new vehicles and stuff. Right, so I think, well, no, actually I have another type of building I'll show you over here. So I'm just taking things like in and out of play, so basically to save RAM and stuff, it removes buildings and units and structures and stuff that you aren't near from the game, so that it saves you some powers. So we'll go over this one really quick. This is my last type of building. It's very tall. This is my radar dish. I've built several of these around the map. That's why I have so much vision. I could keep expanding these, but I haven't seen the need to yet. I feel like I can see far enough. So I just basically built a long tower and then just put a bunch of radar dishes on it. Okay, so we're being attacked over here by the... What is this? This is Deepwater Guard, 2nd Exploration Team. So we'll go ahead and say, yes, we'll accept the battle here. And we'll pull all, and here we go. So these are all ships built by me that we're going to see in the battle here. I'd like to have them all in there, please. Oh, I can't fit them all. I can only fit 3. Okay. So yeah, how many ships you can have in the battle depends. See, there's 20,000 blocks. I can actually just adjust the size. There we go, and get all of them in. So we'll begin the battle, and we'll go down and hop onto one of these. Oh boy, so here we are, falling from the sky. Right, so there's a lot happening here. It's happening very quickly. Now these are my ships here on the right. I have 2 steel clads and 2 iron hammers, all designed by myself. They have a gun, a turret, and missiles. And those missiles are going to be interesting. Yeah, most of them are just going to fire off into nothing, because there's nothing around for them to shoot at, I don't think. And we'll go and have a look at the enemy, and my god, they have got a... Oh, is this a... What is this? I don't know what that is. Ooh. Lags. It's raining, too, just to make this really hard to see. What the fuck are these things? Oh, they've got flares to stop missiles. Interesting. This is a giant-ass ship. I think this might be a plunderer? I'm not sure. Can we see if we go into the map here? Oh, I've leveled up. Okay, so that's a scuttle gun, and this is a plunderer. Okay, yes. So that is indeed correct. Oops. And so my ships are going to go ahead and continue to fire and bombard at them. Although I think the problem is that I designed all these ships when I first started playing, and I've gotten a lot farther in the campaign than I did before, obviously. And most of my ships are really inefficient, and these guys have all run out of ammunition, I think, is the problem. And I never bothered to put ammunition processors on them, which constantly make new ammunition for you, so they run out of ammunition quite quickly. But one thing we can do is... Oh, we're on the bottom of the ocean. So we'll warp to this guy. Fuck. And I have an SMG here. So you can try to board the enemy ships. Fuck, that is probably really loud. And we'll try to just get in here. a lot happening. It's very loud. I was trying to look and see if I could find his AI computer, because if you can destroy the enemy's AI computer, you can basically take over the ship for yourself. Something's exploded. Oh. The plunderer has exploded. No, I didn't get to it in time. If you get to it in time and it says 2 damaged, you can actually capture it and use it for yourself. Okay, now this guy's getting absolutely wrecked by my other ships now. This one's had its turret blown off. My guy does have like a repair ability, which I'm using here. So you can see the red is like where the thing should be, but it's gone. Okay, he's blown up now too. My missiles are just firing into nothing. They should automatically lock onto like heat signatures, but I don't know what they're doing there. Maybe the lightning actually like affects them and they just lock onto like lightning or weird stuff. So my ship's gotten a little bit clustered here. Both of these guys have lost their turrets, amazingly. Fucking just firing their missiles like crazy. This guy is apparently still alive. No, well, is he? No, his AI is dead. Oh shit, let's go to... Ah, damn it. I was too slow. If I had jumped over here, I could have captured it. I could have captured it. It's too late, though, I think. Is it? Maybe it isn't. No, it isn't. We captured the scuttle gun there. So there we go. That's a battle. We'll just pull all of our forces out like that. And I can click here. Scuttle gun. We're just going to scrap this. You can see down here in the corner, we'll collect his delicious resources for ourselves. And we pull all these guys out and we'll start repairs. They all have ability to repair themselves. So they should start repairing. Maybe? Yes, there they go. Okay. It's not that fast, but it does repair. So here's my recon helicopter. Just going to move our force up here. This is another air group. 1st Cavalry. I can show you these guys. I built the missile copter myself. It is really bad and inefficient. It was basically the first helicopter I got to work. God, I really don't like this area. It's really dark and hard to see. So I'm just falling from the sky. That's why I'm... The camera on this is a real son of a bitch sometimes. So yeah, there he is. I can't... I'm just slowly falling, so it's hard to kind of stop and look at it. But yeah, it just... I basically tried to make a helicopter shape, and then I added some missiles on the bottom. They work alright. They're not the greatest, though. So we'll just pull all these forces. And so yeah, I've got them organized into an air group, and these are in a... These were in the 1st Guards force, but it's been renamed for some reason. Over here is where I have... This is my biggest fleet. It's got some helicopters, an iron hammer, steelclad, a belcher, which is a missile ship I built that is absolutely garbage. It basically just rolls over and drives backwards and all kinds of shit. And spades, which are like these tiny ships, which I'll show you. There we go. I built these. They're just like a little tiny ship that has a giant gun on it, basically. They're completely made of wood, so they aren't the strongest, but when there's a lot of them in a group with my other ships, they do okay, because I kind of sit near the back. And you can see all of them have my flag on here, which is the flag that's on my channel, or my banner on my channel, with my face on it, so you can put your own images and stuff on the flags and things. Same thing with like this overmap, where you can put your little logo as a marker for the ships. So yeah, that's the game really. You basically build the ships to fight other factions with and try to take their resources. I'm sorry if this video's been really incoherent, but I had a recording problem where I wasn't sure if I was actually... I don't know if I already recorded this or not, because I had to start over. Anyway, it's a big mess, so sorry if I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I played this game for 50 hours, and that's a lot for any game, really. I played this more than I think I played Mad Max, which was like a $60 game. So yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good indication of what I think of this. You can build pretty much anything in this that you can think of. There's airships, there's submarines, there's, you know, surface vessels. helicopters, jets. You can build aircraft carriers. You can build like a mothership that launches a bunch of little fighters. Those are terrifying. You can build the structures like the forts and the resource gatherers, radar dishes, all this stuff, recon units, and yeah, and I mean, look at this. I've beat the first faction pretty much, and it took me probably, I don't know, probably 10 hours or so of this 50 hours has actually been in the campaign. Most of it's been me trying to learn how to play the game because it's a little tricky at first. It has a very steep learning curve. Once you learn how to build, if you've come from games like Minecraft or other block builders, this builds way faster, but you have to get used to the new controls, which is probably hard for some people, and I think if I go back to play Minecraft, I'll get upset about how slow building is. But yeah, it's a great game from the depths. Let me know if you want to see more. Let me know if you have some good designs, ideas, or anything. I've never been able to build a functioning submarine. They always just roll over or something. I have a bunch of screenshots of this on my Steam, of my ships and other things, so you can go and check those out on my Steam profile. Join my Steam group and stuff, and you can look at those. And also, I can upload some of my ships and designs to the Steam Workshop, which is cool. So they have Steam Workshop for this. So yeah, let me know what you think, and if you want to see more, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.